Hi everyone and welcome back to our Crybaby Whims challenge. Rosalie is about to go to school any minute now, but she's doing a bit of yoga to mentally prepare herself for today because today is the last chance that she will get a prom date, hopefully. But we are about to find out because it is time for school, so let's join her. As usual, she needs to start out her day in the school gym, so why is she meeting Zig? I thought that she knew him already. That's interesting. Well, let's look at the first impression anyway. Although I'm sure that she met him already, so I'm just a little confused about that, but maybe they just didn't really form any first impressions. She thinks that he's funny and he thinks that she's imaginative, so that's really cute. And you can kind of chat with everyone, say hi to Chaz because you kind of know him, compliment his outfit. I feel like this uniform would definitely be her favorite, so sure, yeah. But where is your current crush? That would be Victor, if you don't remember, because at the last episode she did actually at the end form a crush on Victor. So let's take a little look if he's kind of anywhere. I don't really see him. Maybe just take a little shower just so you don't like be stinky and so you can impress Victor. So hopefully he asks you to prom because today is pretty much the only chance that she can get. So you better make yourself look super nice. So while she's doing that, I'm still gonna be looking for him. I haven't looked in the cafeteria. He's not here. Oh my god, imagine if he didn't come to school today and now she doesn't get asked by anyone. Oh, here he is. Here he is, just at other end of the hallway hanging out with everyone. So I feel like we should maybe get here and see what's up, although he seems to be in a really bad mood, so I don't know if he'll really be willing to ask Rosalie to prom. Oh, everyone's going to class. Look how angry Victor is. Oh my god, I am having really low hopes for today, honestly. But anyway, Rosalie, go to class and see who you're gonna be sitting next to. Oh my gosh, are you going to sit next to Victor? No. Oh my gosh, we have an exam today. Is that why some people are not here? Are they trying to avoid the exam? Okay, Rosalie, I'm just gonna let you take the exam. I'm just gonna be looking. Yeah, look how empty this classroom is. I feel like people really are avoiding their exams. This guy was crying a second ago. Oh, good luck, buddy. So maybe that's why Victor is feeling kind of angry. I see that Zig is also looking a little mad. So, oh yeah, Angelique as well. I feel like the exam is just not really bringing out the best in people. Oh my gosh, Rosalie, don't be on your phone during the exam. You'll get in trouble. Oh my god, she literally stopped taking the exam. Rosalie, take the exam. Leave homework alone. Oh my god, are you going to fail? She's feeling flirty now. I feel like she just doesn't really know what she's doing. Oh my god, Rosalie, take that stupid exam. Oh my god, this is not good. She better not mess this up. She needs to be good at school. Rosalie, what are you doing? But okay, now that the exam is over, you can go and whisper about your crush to your friend who's feeling very angry. So hopefully she's gonna be taking this and hopefully Victor won't hear because he's like right here. Let's see what Angelique is gonna say. I don't know if she knows about this new crush. Oh, she doesn't seem that impressed. Oh my gosh, she's getting yelled at. Do you think that this is like a bad idea or something? Oh, okay. We really caught her on a bad day. Let's not chat with her then. I did also notice a new face. We have a new student here. So let's maybe try to introduce ourselves to him. He's not in his uniform or anything yet. I guess that he really is like full on just brand new. Haven't even gotten the uniform. Oh my gosh, let's see that first impression. Oh, he thinks that Rosalie is clingy, but she thinks that he's imaginative. Well, since they do have really good compatibility, I will have them chat for a little bit, especially because Rosalie kind of wants to get to know everyone in school, so I think that she would really want to be friends with this new student, especially because he seems a little bit lonely and a little bit kind of out of place, especially because he doesn't have a uniform yet, so maybe people are just not really that into talking to him, so maybe she would really want to be at least trying to be friends with him. But let's not spend our entire lunch with him because we do kind of want to go see how Victor's doing. Just maybe ask him how his day is going. How did he do on the exam? So although Rosalie is kind of enjoying talking to her new potential friend, we do want to go talk to Victor, who's looking. Oh, he's embarrassed. I see that he's embarrassed. Oh, did you not do well on your exam? Oh, okay. Well, we could just discuss that a little bit and ask, what do you think you did wrong? Maybe try to give you a hug to cheer you up. I don't know if that's really gonna go that well. Why are you feeling so embarrassed? Do you think that you'll fail? Hopefully not. Oh, she's flirty around him, but he's just really not feeling it. I really feel bad for saying this, but I feel like she won't get asked to prom, at least not by Victor, because he's really not in a good mindset today, which is fair enough, but I am worried. Maybe he's thinking that this new guy, Elliot, is gonna ask her, so he's just not even trying. But still, let's try to cheer him up a little bit. Let's leave Elliot out of the conversation. I'm really sorry, but go do your own thing. We can talk to you a bit later, because he does seem like he really wants to be friends, but right now we kind of want to focus on Victor. Oh my god, you can say that he's your favorite. Maybe that's gonna be encouraging him, and he's feeling happy. He's not feeling so embarrassed anymore, so I feel like he's okay. I feel bad for Elliot, but this seems to be going a little bit better, and she's still really flirty, so I am still hoping that maybe he would be asking her to prom. Although I see that lunch is ending really soon, so we kind of have to like speed this up and ask him maybe what does he feel. Oh, she wants to do a pickup line. I mean, let's try just to give him a hint that like, hey, she's kind of into you. Maybe he's gonna take it. I think that he did take it or not. Okay, she's doing that now, and he feels, oh, he kind of feels into it. I love that. She's very flirty. He's flirty. Okay, we're making some good progress. She can ask him to prom, but I feel like she wouldn't because she got that rejection and it's just a little awkward. Compliment his outfit and then we need to go to class. Oh no, he's going first. Okay, well, we made at least some progress with Victor. Hopefully he's gonna get some courage to ask her a bit later. But now who is she gonna sit next to? There's a spot next to Victor. I'm kind of hoping that she'll take that one. Oh no, you're taking that one. Where are you going? All the way to the front row again. Are we having another exam? Oh, it is an exam. Alright, I really need to be careful with that then. This one doesn't seem as bad. People are not as upset. Maybe because it's not so early in the morning anymore, so it's not as difficult. Maybe it's an easier exam to be fair. Oh my god, Rosalie, stop! Stop doing extra credit and take this stupid exam. Oh, she went to sit next to Elliot. I really like that, but maybe just don't be like switching seats midway through the exam. That's looking really suspicious. But I guess that she does want to chat with Elliot a little bit more, and we'll just leave Victor to do his thing. She's feeling really disappointed, although she is quite confident, but I feel like she is kind of disappointed deep down that she might not have a date for prom, her first prom ever, which is a huge bummer, but we're not gonna force it if Victor doesn't want to ask. Well, she just finished her exam. I don't know when do we find out results, but let's chat with Elliot just now and ask him how he did. Oh, she just got to an A grade and she aced her exam. Great job. Oh, okay, that's a relief considering that she just completely failed that. Oh my god, I see that Lola's yelling at someone. Are you two having a bit of a conflict? Oh no, she has a hurt sentiment with Lola. Lola seems to be a bit difficult to talk to, not gonna lie. But let's focus on Elliot since you do want to be friends with him. I see that Victor is still looking at you two. I feel like he's maybe thinking that he's just not like welcome in the conversation. So maybe he's just letting Elliot take over. He is thinking about Elliot, so I feel like I'm on the right track here. Oh, he just joined the conversation. Apparently, where is he? All the way on the other side of the room. And Lola and Chastity are still arguing. Oh my god, is there some drama with Kai? That's so interesting. I feel like they're both on the cheer squad as well, so there's a lot of tension there because these two are supposed to be spending a lot of time together. But to be fair, so is Rosalie because she just joined cheer squad in the last episode, which is really out of character, and she hasn't had any like activities with that, so she's not really sure how she feels about it. Oh, Lola's just being so mean to everyone. Lola, are you alright? What's going on? Can I like help you? Maybe you're in a bit of a fight with Victor. Let's try to work through that. Be insulted by Lola. Oh my gosh, Lola's just going around insulting everyone. I feel like everyone's just having a bit of a bad day. I guess that the exams were stressful and she's feeling very sad. Oh my god, what happened to Lola? That's so interesting. She's insulting Elliot now. Are you for real? Lola, I feel like you kind of need to go because like why are you like that? Honestly, I'm just gonna make you go away because like why are you doing that? That's just so much. And Elliot is mostly just doing his homework, so we are chatting with Victor who's feeling a little bit better. So maybe if we leave Elliot alone now, you two could be starting a little conversation and maybe Victor is finally gonna realize that you are still kind of waiting for him to take the first step. She could do a bold pickup line because she's just so confident. Oh, and he just left. Oh, she decided to do homework with Elliot, but I actually do think that I need to send her home because everyone in school is in such a bad mood and you do have some responsibilities at home, so let's take you there. So as usual, go tell your grandma all about your day and just catch her up on everything that's been going on. She seems to be hanging out with Lily for a bit, but oh, she's not feeling like having a hug. She's just feeling a little dazed, but she's happy to see Rosalie still. I love that. But we do actually have to go and go to to our therapy that we are taking, well, multiple times per week. So we're gonna do that with Rosalie. So let's go together. Oh, I think that the mod is broken. I've noticed that before. Oh, that's such a shame. I can't send them actually. So let's improvise. So instead of actually sending them out, I'm gonna have them meditate together and maybe talk things through a little bit later just to see how they're both feeling and what they're thinking about recently and all of that stuff. So they still remain close and work through their trauma that they went through together. This is kind of the therapist's advice as well, since I can't actually send them to go. But now that they've finished that, Rosalie is also having a bit of a fun idea and she's suggesting it to Flora, asking if she can do it. So she thought that maybe, since it is her first ever prom tomorrow, she kind of wants to spend the evening with her friends and maybe get ready together and all of that and plan everything and just be super excited for prom. So she wants to host a bit of a sleepover with a couple of her friends. So she's asking Flora if she agrees, and I feel like Flora would be kind of up for it. Oh, Dean is calling. Dean is one of Aspen's friends, and I guess that he is kind of still staying in touch with Flora, which is sweet. And you're asking for some dating advice. Maybe he's just hoping because Flora is like really old at this point that she's like super wise and everything. But to be fair, she's the worst person ever to ask about dating advice. She is an unflirty Sam. So she would just say, you know what, stay out of it. Live your life focusing on yourself and your well-being. Love is not going to bring you anything good. So no, I don't think it's a good idea. And that is definitely a conversation that she wants to have with Rosalie as well, especially now because she's so focused on prom, which probably means focused on dating slowly as well. But right now she's not going to get into it. She just allowed Rosalie to host this sleepover. So I'm thinking, let's throw this slumber party. And the host is of course going to be Rosalie. And the guest, I'm going to keep kind of simple. Of course that we're inviting Angelique. She's her best friend. We're going to invite Chastity because she is in the cheer squad. I think that she's the captain. So since Rosalie is in there as well, those two should be getting a little bit closer. They'll be working together quite a lot. And I'm thinking, let's invite Lola because we're having some difficulties with Lola, which Rosalie doesn't really like. She's not a big fan of conflict. So although we did help Lola with Kai and that seemed to work quite well, Lola is just having a bit of a difficult time. So let's invite her just to see how she's doing. And I also do want to invite Elliot because he's a new friend who seems like he just kind of really needs to meet people. So I feel like inviting him would be kind of sweet in a completely friendly way, of course. Oh, but that's so many Sims to manage. I feel like I kind of want to leave Angelique out of this for now. Hopefully she's not going to mind. We can do that a little bit later just with her. But right now I feel like I want to just invite these three because it's going to be a little bit easier. Oh, Chastity's here already. She's first. And we have Elliot here as well. So say hi to him. You whisper about the crush. Oh my gosh. And Lola's here as well. So let's say hi. So everyone's here already. I do also kind of need to ask them to set up their sleeping bags so we can get that going. And Lola seems like she's in a bit of a better mood. She's feeling very embarrassed probably about the way that she acted at school. So I think that things will be a little bit better. So let's chat with everyone, see how they're doing. Are they excited for prom? I feel like everyone kind of is. So we can do a little bit of gossiping, a little bit of planning. This should be a really exciting for everyone. So let's talk about the amazing party that we'll have tomorrow. I did see that Rosalie is kind of getting hungry. She didn't get a chance to eat anything today. And I just noticed that we can actually get some slumber party snacks. I've never even seen this before. Oh my god, they can just order pizza. That's cute. Oh, it's added to the inventory for free? Really? Oh my god, free pizza hack. Okay, interesting. Well, we can all take a slice together so we can have a bit of fun at dinner. And maybe I want to get them some music for outside. I didn't really think about that. So we have a music going. We have some food. Everyone's having fun. It's a pretty good slumber party. Oh, okay. My game's just not happy. But I did just notice that Rosalie also has a crush on Chastity. I don't think this is really like going anywhere. She's just like, oh my gosh, she's so cool. She's so pretty because she is. But I don't think that it's a really like a crush. Although she finds her attractive. So we'll see, who knows. But I think that she does have her heart set on Victor. Although he did kind of disappoint her today. So it wasn't really like ideal. And I thought that it would be kind of appropriate for Flora to come and meet her granddaughter's friends. Because I mean, it would be kind of reasonable for her to get to know them. So go and introduce yourself to everyone. Do a polite introduction. Don't be like in the way too much, but it's kind of nice that she kind of gets to know everyone. And since they are all spending a night in their house, so it just kind of makes sense. And she is, oh, she's absolutely having great impressions with everyone. But she's like, oh my god, Elliot just really reminds me of someone. I can't really place it, but but he's just so like comfortable to look at. And after a bit, she realized that he reminds her so much of Ezra, and that really just stressed her out. She's feeling just so burnt out, but she's just like, you look so much like my son, who I miss so dearly. So I feel like she would really just want to go and chat with him, like maybe a bit too much. I don't think that he's really into it. He would rather just do pretty much anything. But Flora is just so like overjoyed to, in a way, see Ezra's face again. Which, I mean, I guess that there is a bit of similarity in there. And oh my god, I just realized that his name is Elliot and he has blonde hair, just like Flora's brother who died a really long time ago. So I guess that she would really feel really comforted by just looking at Elliot. She shouldn't be projecting her people that she's missing so much onto some random kid. So I will exclude her from the conversation soon, but right now she's just finding so much comfort in talking to this sweet, nice boy who just reminds her of people that she lost. So I will let her do that, but she shouldn't too much because I feel like she's just boring him. Give him a life lesson on friendship and maybe just teach him some responsibility. Try to really just do like a little speed course on life to him, because you just feel like you really need to do that for him. Oh, I feel really kind of bad. Although he doesn't seem to mind. She just seems like a sweet old lady, but she is maybe just projecting all those feelings onto this sweet kid, which is kind of wrong, and I feel a little bit bad. So I should send you away, although you are really happy, but you are just making things a little awkward. She's upset to go away, but I feel like I really have to send you. Maybe just go and reminisce instead of bothering the child. So Flora's gonna go away, and Rosalie can take over and hang out with everyone, doing a bit of gossiping, a bit of chatting. I also had her like queue up to ask Lola how things are going with Kai, so let's see. Oh, she's feeling enraged now, but she's so in love with Kai, so I feel like things are going good. She's just going through a lot recently, and it is getting a little bit late. She's getting a little bit tired. I feel like we should all go to sleep soon. We should be really well rested for prom, but at least they're having quite a bit of fun together, which I actually really like. So this is a really sweet little get together, and this is a really great chance for Elliot to meet some new friends. But before they all go to sleep, I'm also having her tell everyone a story, maybe a story that she wrote recently. So she's just sharing a bit of her creativity, but she's so tired. I feel like everyone is kind of tired, so let's all just go to sleep. Oh my gosh, Lola just kicked her bin over. Lola, what are you doing? Everyone, go to sleep before Lola gets any more horrible ideas. She's just going through a lot apparently. I feel bad. I just can't get Rosalie to go to sleep. She just keeps waking up every few minutes. I feel like she's just way too excited for prom. Look, she just won't sleep. That's ridiculous. I even tried to send her to go to bed and she just won't do it, so I feel like she's just too nervous. Oh, but we have Lola waking up as well. Maybe sleeping outside night before prom wasn't the best idea. Well, okay, whoever is awake can come and grab breakfast, so they all just kind of get ready and go home to properly get ready for prom, because this, although it was a cute idea, maybe wasn't the best idea, because look how miserable Rosalie is, but at least she can have a little chance to chat with Lola, who is still feeling so enraged. Lola, what are you doing? Let's try to just have a deep conversation. See if you have any problems, because I'm getting a little bit concerned about you, not gonna lie. Let's just discuss some interests, see if you're like going through something, or are you just being like a typical teenager, because this is just a little bit much. Oh, everyone else is coming to grab some breakfast as well, so I feel like at least they'll have breakfast together. Well, sort of. They can still kind of be excited despite not feeling their best. Rosalie at least tried to host them, and to be fair, it was kind of nice. It was just maybe not as comfy as they were expecting. Going to a farm, to a cottage like this is maybe just a little bit unfamiliar to everyone, so yeah, I wasn't really considering that, unfortunately, but hopefully they still had a good time. I think that Lola is just being dramatic, and these two actually kind of liked their time here. And we are actually getting to know Elliot quite a bit, which is really fun, and they even gained a sentiments together. Oh, Flora just woke up. She's also grabbing some breakfast. I feel like she would want to say good morning to Elliot, and I mean, I guess the other ones as well, but I feel like she really just wants to chat with Elliot. Hopefully he won't mind too much. He just seems really sweet, so he's just maybe doing this to make Flora happy, to just continue the conversation, even when Rosalie's basically asleep. Oh, she's so tired actually. I think that we need to send everyone home, so let's end things early. So now that everyone did leave, Rosalie can just ask like, hey, what was that with Elliot? Oh, Victor's here. Hi, why are you in my house? Oh, okay, this is good. This is good. Hey, this could be fun. Victor wants to go to prom with Rosalie as friends. Does she want to go? Well, as friends is a little bit underwhelming, and he definitely waited until like last minute to ask. I guess it took him a while to gather some courage. Maybe he heard that Elliot was here for a sleepover, so he was like, "No, I will actually take over." So I appreciate the initiative. Maybe it was too little, too late, but Rosalie would still be pretty excited and say that, of course, that she wants to go. So you can tell him that you really appreciate his invite and that you really appreciate him coming over here. So you can at least say a bit of that and just say what all of you did during the slumber party, so he's kind of in the loop. But you were chatting with Flora to ask her what was that with Elliot. Please don't make things awkward with my friends. Like, I get it, but it was a little bit uncomfortable, so please don't do that, Grandma. I really just beg you not to make things awkward. And Flora gets it, but she just couldn't help herself. He just reminding her so much of the people that she lost. But hey, Victor is still here, so we can chat with him. I don't know how Flora's gonna feel about that. I feel like they will definitely need to have that romance talk soon, but she's gonna go to work in a bit anyway. So Rosalie can chat with Victor. Although she didn't sleep pretty much all night, she was just so worried, especially because she thought that she was gonna go to prom alone, but now she has an actual date. I feel like she would be kind of okay to just go and rest for a bit, so I might have to. Although you are really excited to chat with him, I might have to send him home, so you just take care of yourself, so you look good and well taken care of for prom. They just became good friends though. Oh, I had Rosalie go around the cottage and just do some chores before she takes a little nap before prom, and Cassidy came back and asked to go to prom as well as, oh, not as friends. Wait, Victor asked her as friends, which honestly doesn't really mean that much, but Chastity asked as like proper go to prom together, and she did develop a crush on Chastity. Wait, this is much more complicated than I ever expected for Rosalie. She does have her eyes set on Victor though. I don't know, I don't think that she would really go behind Victor's back, but he did ask just as friends, which really doesn't mean that much. And Chastity does seem a little bit more serious. Oh, I think I might actually want to say yes. Although she doesn't know that much about Chastity, but to be fair, she doesn't know much about Victor either, so it's not like she's properly in love with anyone. I guess that I will say yes, but I'm just a little confused, but sure. But Chastity left as soon as she asked, so I guess that Rosalie would just continue getting herself ready now that she has basically 2 dates. She's even confused what to do in this situation, because literally up until this morning she had no dates and now she has 2. Oh no, and now one of her friends, well, not really, acquaintances from school, is asking if she wants to go to a little get together before prom. Honestly, she's just really not doing that well. She needs to take care of herself quite a bit, and Flora's gonna be home in a minute, which I feel like Flora will want to have a little chat with Rosalie, so I will have to say no, unfortunately, but we'll see each other in a couple of hours at prom anyway. But I did say that Flora wants to talk to Rosalie, and she just came back from work, so she's gonna be having a chat with Rosalie about prom and the entire situation. So she did see Rosalie making that proposal sign a couple of days ago, and now she saw her with her prom date in the morning. Oh, and Rosalie likes stories, of course, sure, that makes sense. But she did see her with her date, and she kind of just wants to warn her about that situation. Not to get ahead of herself, she should be loving just herself. There's no need to get into all of the romance stuff that she noticed that Rosalie kind of likes. Love will just get you into trouble. Don't be bothering with that. It's just not worth it, because she had those horrible experiences because of Thomas and how much she loved him. So now she's just feeling like love is it's just not worth it. You should be focusing on yourself and your own happiness, which Rosalie is like, yeah, sure, but it's not that serious. It can be quite beautiful and nice. But okay, she's not going to be trying to argue with Flora. She just agrees that they disagree, and that's okay. So she's just going to be quiet and listening to whatever Flora has to say, just to kind of have that conversation out of the way, honestly. But Flora is warning Rosalie not to go too far. There is no need. She's so young anyway. And she also did just remember that she actually did woohoo at her first ever prom as well, because she just kind of felt pressured like she has to. So she's also telling Rosalie not to go in that direction for her own sake, which Rosalie didn't really consider anyway with anyone, so it's not like it matters. But still, Flora just seems a little bit more worried now that prom is about to happen, and she realized how stressful her prom actually was, so she definitely doesn't want this experience for her granddaughter as well. But Rosalie is feeling like that advice was a little stale. She heard it all already because Flora was definitely kind of anti-romance her entire life, so Rosalie definitely picked up on it before already. Although I did also see that she also also did agree with some of it, that she kind of needs to focus on herself first. Oh, and she's actually asking for some more advice. I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't seem to really want to be friends with me. How can I make them my friends? Oh my god, are you talking about Lola? Because she's just being a little bit hot and cold with you. Mostly cold with everyone, honestly. Well, you can't really force friendship. You've been trying, you set her up with Kai, that seems like it's going really well. You're both on the cheer squad, you did that slumber party, and I mean, they are like good friends, I think, technically, but it's not really easy to talk with Lola, and if you can't really make it happen, don't force it. But you are friends, it's just maybe not like the grandest friendship, and that's okay. It's almost time for prom, just 1 hour, so I'll have these two chats just a bit more, but I do also need to have Rosalie continue getting ready. So although they are chatting about some very important topics here, I think that I do kind of need to stop them, have Rosalie at least apply a bit of facial cleanser, maybe try to like, oh, Elliot is here, hi! Oh my god, are you trying to, oh my god, does she want to go as friends? I mean, of course, I guess that we are all going as a bit of a group, so it doesn't matter, but I am worried if I say yes to him, it's gonna cancel out the actual invite from Chastity, so I might have to say no way and then just remove the bad sentiment, because I don't want them to have one. So Rosalie, you just go get ready, and Flora can actually chat some more with Elliot, because I'm really sure that she's just so excited to see him here in the house. It's almost like seeing her son walk into the house again, so she's just really eager to talk to him, but he doesn't really seem that impressed, to be honest. He's just here to pick up Rosalie to go to prom together, and now he's stuck in the conversation with her grandma, so I feel a little bit bad, but she just seems so excited, so I guess that he's just letting it happen because she just sees that this is giving her comfort and he's being nice, although Rosalie's just like, please stop. Let's just go to prom because this is embarrassing. Oh my god, here she is at her first ever prom. Let's get inside immediately. She's feeling so confident. Let's see if her date is here. Where is Chastity? I was gonna look for Victor. I forgot that he technically wasn't her date. So where is Chastity? I don't see her anywhere, so that's a little stressful. Oh my god, imagine if she wasn't here. But your friend Angelique is here and she's looking absolutely beautiful. So say hi to her, tell her that she looks amazing. And also, I think that we kind of need to speed things along and actually go vote for some prom royalty. So who would you vote for royalty for? I feel like maybe she would want to do a little favor for Chastity, or maybe a little extra favor for Lola, because she's really trying to make things up with Lola, and they are good friends. It's just a little bit complicated, so she's trying to make this one last final gesture that Lola hopefully will appreciate. And for the prom gesture, I guess that we'll try to push it in the direction so these two win. So let's try to vote for Kai here. I think that she's also telling her plan to her best friends, but okay, let's just stop the chatting. I think that she is telling her who she's gonna be voting for, and hopefully she doesn't mind that it's not her. Let's do some voting. So while she's doing that, I will look if Chastity's somewhere here. I think that I did see her, I just completely ignored her. I don't really see her, but let's grab some food. Oh, awkward. She went to sit next to Kirsten, her first ever crush, who should have been her prom date. But let's tell her a funny story. Like, haha, it would be so funny if we went here as like dates. This is where we would have gone to, right? That's really awkward. But let's go talk to Chastity, do a bit of flattering, and maybe she's gonna be asking you to dance. Maybe we should go dance together. Like a little sweetheart dance with Chastity. I feel like the speech for the prom royalty will start any minute, but let's try. Oh, I love that. It's a really unexpected date, to be honest, but okay, they just finished dancing in time for the ceremony, so let's see who's gonna be winning. Although it would have been really fun to have Rosalie win, she did vote for Lola and Kai, so let's see if her wishes will come true and who is gonna be winning this ceremony. I see that some potential candidates are popping up, so I guess that a lot of people have voted. Oh, Lola and Kai did win! Okay, congrats to those two. I'm absolutely thrilled to see that, so let's take a little look at that. Oh my gosh, look at them being so cute. Everyone's so excited for them. Ooh, awkward. She went to talk talk to Victor. I guess that they technically are going to like the prom together because he did ask as friends. So talking to him would make sense. It's just a little bit awkward because Chastity is her actual date who we haven't really talked to that much. Oh, I want to do something actually. You know what? Let's go here and try to take a little romantic photo. Wait, this is weird. Why can she take a photo, like a romantic one with Kirsten? I guess that makes sense because that's her crush. But with Elliot, she hasn't gotten a crush on Elliot, I don't think. And they don't have romance for sure. That's interesting. Well, I guess that I'll try to do a friendly photo with her date just to kind of have it. I feel like it's a nice little memorabilia, even if nothing happens between these two. So go inside with Chastity. Nothing suspicious going on, just genuinely taking some cute little photos together. And they just went out in the right moment. So prom is ending. Oh, and Elliot is inviting her to an after party. It's a little bit frustrating because I know what the after party is. It's just that stupid pier, which is a little bit underwhelming. But I guess that we will go. Oh, not many people are here. It's not even Chastity. It's just Victor here out of her like dates. So that's a little bit unfortunate. But we can at least chat with Elliot, who did invite you here. You can just kind of bond with him. Oh, he's feeling a little bit sad. I wonder if he's feeling sad because he didn't have a date, or was he just hoping that someone else will win from royalty? Maybe Lola was a bit of a disappointment. Maybe he was really sweet and voted for Rosalie, so he's just bummed that she didn't win. He's not sad anymore, so I guess that it wasn't anything serious. So maybe it is something like that. So that's really just so sweet of him. They're really just becoming really nice friends. Although I feel like she feels a little bit awkward. Maybe she wants to apologize about like what Flora was doing. She wasn't doing anything bad. It was just a little bit awkward. So maybe just say a little sorry about that. Oh, they're just chatting friendly. That wasn't flirting, by the way. I don't see these two like together ever. It's just a bit of a friendly thing. So maybe you could actually go and take a photo with like a little funny photo with your new friends. She just learned that he's a bookworm. I changed his outfit before they take a photo because I could not stand that randomized thing. Oh my god, they can't go into the photo booth. Is it taken already? Well, we'll just take like a normal little selfie on the phone. And you can see here that he does kind of look like Ezra. So I guess Flora was onto something. I feel like most people are leaving already. And to be fair, it is midnight. So we kind of should go. But I'll just send them to go on the Ferris wheel together. Again, nothing romantic, just friends. I feel like these two are already kind of becoming a really close friends, which I absolutely love. So I'll just send them to go on this Ferris wheel. And then I think that we really need to go home because Flora is probably kind of freaking out that Rosalie's still out. Oh no, Elliot is kind of scared of the Ferris wheel. What do we do? Lighten the mood or comforting words? I feel like these two would have a bit of a more like deep friendship. I see them both as kind of more mature for their age, so I guess that she wouldn't be like telling him like fart jokes to relax. Maybe she would try to be comforting. And they just became good friends, so I guess that did work. They gained some friendship and they are becoming trusting of each other. That's so cute, a trusting sentiment. Elliot trusts Rosalie. I've never seen that before. Oh my god, I love that. And we also learned that he's a bookworm, so no wonder they have amazing compatibility. But okay, their ride just ended, so let's send Rosalie home. And as soon as Rosalie came home, she did find Flora very, very angry. Flora is immediately just jumping into arguing about the house rules. Like, you didn't text me, you didn't say anything, you could have been dead for all I knew. How could you do this after everything that we went through? And Rosalie is really just asking for some freedom. I am understanding where Flora is coming from, and I do agree with her, but I see that Rosalie also just needs to kind of live a little bit. But Flora won't really let that slide because this really was a bit too much. She is, after all, still quite young, so she can't really just be staying all night. And I feel like Flora would be a little bit more strict with Rosalie because maybe she feels like she wasn't strict enough with Aspen, and you know how all of that ended, so maybe she would be kind of more strict here, although she's kind of hurt to do this, but she does want the best for Rosalie, and they are, oh my god, they're developing a difficult family dynamic. That happened really quickly, but I guess that this is the first time that Rosalie has been experiencing something like this from Flora, so she's just not taking it really easily. So I guess that this kind of does make sense. Flora did suddenly realize that she needs to be tougher with Rosalie because she doesn't want her slipping up like Aspen did. So she's lecturing her some more. I did find an option that they can actually argue about romance. So she's just saying, you went out with your prom date, didn't you? And you did who knows what. I did have this nice conversation with you about everything, and you still went and did things that you shouldn't have, which isn't true. Everything was just quite innocent and nice, but Flora is starting to trust Rosalie Rosalie a little bit less. So because she is trusting her a bit less, she's also telling her that she will put a curfew on for her because she cannot tolerate her coming home this late. No matter if it's prom or anything else, there are no excuses for this. So Flora is officially going to set a curfew for Rosalie, maybe 9 p.m. just because 7 is a little bit strict because that could technically count when they go to therapy, so I don't really want that to count, so let's set it for 9 p.m. which is still honestly kind of strict. So Rosalie, you just go up and go to bed and you will not be staying out this late ever again. Oh no, but Flora is feeling very angry because she feels like she lost the argument and that there is no winning in this one, which I really feel bad about. She's being really tough on Rosalie. I understand why, but it is all really difficult for her. But Rosalie has just decided to go to sleep. She doesn't really want to concern herself with that. She understands where Flora is coming from, although it is a really big change all overnight. She's finally starting to feel like she's living her life. Finally, she's going out, meeting people, doing stuff, and now her grandma is completely in the way, so she's feeling frustrated, but she wants to sleep it off before saying anything because she doesn't want to hurt Flora's feelings in any way. So we're just gonna stop here and see how these two will be dealing with their new dynamics in the next episode, which you can click right here, and if the next episode is not out yet, here is something to watch while you wait. See you there!